Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Old Time Rock and Roll. I'm your host, David Tare, where I've been featuring my personal top 3,000 songs of the rock era from 1954 to 1999. And today I'm up to song number 2674, and that one is Fallin' in Love by Hamilton, Joe, Frank, and Reynolds. Um, this was a number one song from 1975. Not one of my favorites, which is probably why I put it pretty low on my list. Most of my number ones are much higher than this one. But it's an okay song. I mean, not a lot to say about it. It's a kind of a love ballad, one of those kind of sappy love ballads of the '70s. It's just kind of a simple love song. I mean, it doesn't say a whole lot. This guy is just declaring his love for his girlfriend. He's saying, he's known this woman most of his life, and they've gradually gotten closer to closer. Now he feels like he's madly in love with her, and he wants to spend the rest of his life with her. That's basically all he's saying. So not a deep song or anything, probably like thousands of other love songs. And also, I'm not a big fan of ballads in general. I mean, this is one of those kind of sappy '70s ballads. There were a lot of them at that time, unfortunately. But I guess it was popular enough that it went to number one. And that's pretty much all I have to say about Fallen in Love by Hamilton, Joe Frank, and Reynolds. Now I want to talk about the group. And it was featured, the song was featured on their album with the same title, Fallen in Love. And I guess it has a picture of the trio here. And so I'll just talk about Hamilton, Joe Frank, and Reynolds. Here's a picture of them early on. They were, like I said, they were a soft rock band. They were formed in Los Angeles, California in 1968. They were together twice, first in 1968 to '76, and then they reunited in '86. They were together from '86 to '88, and that was them. And I guess I'll just go through their hits. So they didn't have a lot of big hits. They only had two top tens. Actually, their second biggest hit was their debut hit. That was 1971. It was called "Don't Pull Your Love." I like this song much better. This one went to number four. Didn't make it to number one, but it's coming up much later on my list. I like it a lot better than "Fallen in Love." Maybe that's just my personal preference. I don't know. And then later, '71, they had a song called Annabella, which went to number 46, and Daisy May, which went to 41. Not to be confused with Daisy Jane by America. I've never heard Daisy May. I don't know if they sound like or not. '75, I guess they didn't have any other hits till '75. Their next hit was the one I'm featuring today, Fallen in Love, which, as I mentioned, went to number one. Later that year, they had Winners and Losers, which went to 21. And then 1976, I guess that was the last year they were together after the first run. They had Every Day Without You, which went to 62, Light Up the Mood with Sunshine, which went to 67, and Don't Fight the Hand That Needs You, which went to 72. So that was all their hits. Pretty obscure band, I guess. Not one of my favorites, but okay song, okay enough for me to feature it. And that concludes my feature of Fallen in Love by Hamilton, Joe Frank, and Reynolds. Thank you for watching. You guys rock, and I'll see you next time.